Wow, guys, I can't explain you how good it sounds now. This is amazing, and the best part is I don't need to store room in my trunk because it's down here like factory. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Diego Certified. In this video we're gonna see how to improve or fix the audio in this 2025 Cadillac Lyriq. This is the luxury one, which is only have 7 speakers. So 2 in the back, 2 in the front, 2 in the dashboard, and 1 center channel. So this vehicle have no bass, no subwoofer at all. So the sound system is pretty bad. Consider that it's a luxury vehicle, but I know there's another level, another step on this one that have 19 speakers, something like that. AKG does the audio in these cars, but in this basic version or basic audio, it's only basically 4 speakers in the doors and tweeters in the dashboard. So I know in the front it have 6x9 speaker in the doors, so it should be enough to get a good punch bass in the front, but it isn't. It's not that great. So in the back we have 6.5 speakers, so is either the best speaker to get some bass. So we need to add a subwoofer in this vehicle. So we're gonna do that today, and we're gonna use this one right here. This is the DS18 SQ82A, which is a amplified or active speaker subwoofer enclosure that it has 8-inch subwoofer. One of these is active and one of that is passive. So what it does is get more bass, more lower end, without having a big enclosure. That so the passive active acts as a expander on the inside air in the enclosure, and makes it makes to believe to the subwoofer that is placed in the bigger box. I don't know if I explained it very well, but the idea is with this kind of subwoofer setup you can get lower frequency response in a smaller box. And this box is beautiful. It's made out of aluminum. All this enclosure is aluminum box, which is fits very well in this vehicle. This is a luxury vehicle, so this is one of the best solutions that we can use in this case. So I'm gonna need to run power and ground, and also take the signal from the front speakers and running to this box. This is the best solution that I can get, and I really know that this is gonna be a great improvement in the sound system. So let's get started. I'm gonna try to explain how to do it. I don't know if you guys is interested in get all the details of how to do it in this particular car, but I will just give you a few moments how to do it, and then let's compare the results with the factory curve, which is this one right here. The purple line is the factory line. So as you can notice, in the lower frequencies, I would say everything is good up to, let's say, 80 hertz. Now get low a little bit, and this is actually some kind of reflection or transitory frequency. But I don't know if that was from the system. Maybe, yeah, maybe from 50 hertz. But lower than that is pretty much nothing. Above that is pretty good. I like the line, it's pretty flat, but I would like to get some tweeters. Like I said, this is the factory settings with 0 in the equalizer is flat. That's what I'm trying to say. The factory radio is in flat. So this is measured obviously from the driver's seat, pretty much in the ears position right there in the driver's seat. So yeah, so let's see how this curve change with the subwoofer installed, and let's start it to install this amplifier. So let's do it. Okay guys, so we got the power wire in the engine bay. So how I did it, okay, right there, it's a grommet wire. As you can see, I made a little of incision right there, and I use WD-40 just to make it easier to move the wire inside the car. So you have to make that hole right there in the rubber and pass through the wire to the cabin inside of the car. So in order to do this, you need to remove this panel down here. So it's one screw over here from the bottom, another one here, another one in there, and you have to remove the LED lighting, this wire right here from here, this wire right here from here, and you have access to the grommet inside of the car. So as you can see there, that is the wire coming inside the car with that rubber grommet. And now you can pass the wire right here. You have to remove the string obviously. Then in the back the same thing, you need to remove this panel anyways to get off this panel in the back. So you run in the wire right here, there, and then you have to go back here. Here is the wire, and you can use this wire location right here, like this, and just leave it in this through this hole in the carpet. Okay, so this is gonna be our final position for the power wire. So I have to run the ground wire, and I'm gonna use this bolt right here because it's a good ground right there. It's basically the same ground as the factory amplifier, and this is the factory amplifier. As you can see, I remove everything here in the trunk, but it's pretty easy. You just need to remove this thing using 4 clips, and then the bottom right there is just a 4 10 millimeters nuts, and then the whole tray come off from the car. And now you have to remove the panel. So you have to remove first you have to remove the top piece, which is there, only clips. Oh no, I forget, you actually have 2 screws. two 7mm screws that goes behind of this cover right here, which is, it says airbag. So it's two 7mm in the top of this panel, and then just clip it off. And in the piece of the bottom, which is this, basically you have to remove the this is one of the factory hook locations, and basically everything just come off easy using clips like this inside, and that's it. It's pretty easy. And the light, you have to unclip the lighting. It's just easy like that. And then, okay, next step, I'm gonna close up everything there because I finished to run the wire, the power wire, and then we're gonna make the connection here for the speakers through here with the ground, and pretty much that's it. So I will let you know how to make the connection. Right, I have the signal stolen from the amplifier, so I grab a couple of wires and we're gonna connect it to these wires right here. So this is the yellow one, yellow with yellow and black strip. This is the right channel, front right channel, and this one blue with brown and blue line. This is the left channel signal from the front. So we just need these two signals and run to the subwoofer, and that's it. That's the only thing that we need to install in this car is the signal from the factory radio. So I'm gonna finish the connections right here. I did soldering because this is the best way to do it. We never gonna have any type of issue or problems with these connections doing in this way. So I'm gonna just use tape and wrap it up, and that's gonna be all for the connections in this side. So let's finish this and move to the next step. Okay, so as you can see, I put the ground wire using a terminal and using this ball, factory ball, which is the ground of this amplifier. Very good ground. I already checked it. It's really good, and it's gonna be easier and cleaner for me just running the wire next to it, next to the others. So I have ground and power and the signal. So the signal I already connected to the high level connector for the subwoofer amplifier, and using these connectors, butt connectors, and it's ready to go. So I'm just gonna clean it up, just wrapping this wire and make it easier to connect the subwoofer. This is the only three things that we need to install, and that's gonna finish our installation side for the subwoofer. Next step is gonna put it back together, all these pieces, and the final installation of the subwoofer. Let's see how it goes. So next step, finish this thing, and boom, we got finished our wiring right here. So this is gonna go to the amplifier, just power and ground, and the signal. So the signal, it doesn't matter which channel you choose. I mean, left and right, it doesn't matter. I know people in the internet is gonna say, oh no, this guy never marked the wire, which one is the right, which one is the left. That's not gonna be good. It doesn't matter. For subwoofer, it doesn't matter. I don't need stereo left and right. I don't need it to know which one it is for the subwoofer. Only you need to be careful is with the polarity. So positive and negative have to be correctly connected. Otherwise, you're gonna have a cancellation. It's not gonna sound anything. So okay, here is the wiring finish. Pass through this factory hole, the wiring, everything is well secured, and protected and finish it like OEM. So this is the best way to do it, guys. This is it's gonna be very nice installation, very professional. So I'm gonna put back together everything here inside and let put the subwoofer, the actual subwoofer box in this its final position. And last thing is gonna install the power in the battery at the front of the car. So let's move on. So I just put it back everything in the side panels and the tray in the bottom. So what I did is I make this hole right there to pass through the wires. Remember that we put it in this position, in this area, so it was super nice and easy just to pass through there. So final steps here in the back. So I just connect the power and ground. Remote is not necessary because this amplifier is gonna turn it on automatically with the high level input. As soon as detect the car is on, it's gonna turn it on by itself. So I don't need the remote because I'm gonna set it up really good with the system, so it's gonna sound accordingly with the factory OEM speakers. And then that's it. I'm gonna just put this back in the position. Let's see how it looks. And just like that, is in position, fits really well here. The wiring is right there in the back and goes really nicely, really nicely in here. So it looks like factory already. So that's it in the back. I'm gonna just put the fuse holder in the front for the power, and let's set it up and see how it sounds. Alright guys, so I just run the wire right here. I put wire loom, I pass it through here to the fuse holder, and then I use this outlet that was available. It was nothing connected to this outlet, so I'm gonna use it. This is a 400 amperes outlet. I'm just gonna use 30 amperes out of it, so it's gonna be pretty enough. So this is how I did. I push wire loom everywhere, terminals, waterproof terminals, and that fuse holder with a fuse, and I'm gonna just finish up putting the cover, and that's it. This is how it looks, just like factory, I guess. So we just finished the installation. Now we're gonna test it out and see how it sounds. Okay, so now we got the results, and this is now the new frequency response. Everything else is pretty much the same because we didn't change anything in the speaker wires or tweeters or anything, nothing, just adding the subwoofer, and look the results. Now we got so much better frequencies response from everything in down 31s, 50s, 40s, 60s, 70, 80s. All the lower frequencies now is present in the system, so that's a big improvement. Now I'm gonna play a little bit with the tweeters. I'm gonna step up a little bit the tweeters and see how we can get better response. This is okay, but let's say this is okay for sound quality, like studio quality, but I don't like the studio quality, to be honest. I like a little bit more musical, more with a little bit more highs and lows, and these frequencies is okay. I just need a little bit here in the top of the frequency. So I'm gonna play with it and see what and you guys can see the final result and the difference between each equalizations. So let's get it on. And all right, this is how ended up with the green line in the top. This is pretty much all the way up in the equalizer. I will show you guys in the next few seconds. So this is more, I like it. Now we got a little bit of highs. Subwoofer is pretty much in the same position. I didn't change anything there. So now I'm gonna play some music and try it out how this is improved. But obviously we got so much better low frequency response. So let me show you guys how I ended up to change this. Oh, I said that I changed a little bit of the bass, but it doesn't show me a lot. I will leave it in 2. Mid-range, I didn't need to change it, and tweeter, like I said, almost all the way up. So with this setup, I'm pretty happy. I will listen some music and see how it sounds. Guys, this subwoofer is amazing how it sounds. The bass is deep and is really loud. Guys, all inside and outside of the car is shaking. I'm telling you, this is really good. I'm in love with this subwoofer, the DS18 SQ82A. What an amazing sound this little box delivers. Is amazing, guys. So guys, I recommend you, if you have one of these with the bass sound system, this is the way to do it. This is the way that you gonna love this car more and more, because now it sounds amazing. This is what this car needed to be 100% so much better and enjoyable. So guys, this is pretty much it. The project is done and it's perfect. I love it how this came out. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I hope you like it. If you like it, just press the like button, subscribe if you are not already, and share this video so everybody that have this kind of cars can have greater and better sound system. So I'm Diego Certified. Until next time, see you, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.